Hello students, hope that you are well now. In previous class I discussed up to carbohydrates. Hope it was clear to you. Today I will go through amino acids. Amino acid. Amino acid is an organic molecule that is made up of a basic amino group and an acidic carboxylic group. In addition to an organic R group, it may be variable to each or unique to each amino acid, and it is the main constituent of protein. So the structure of amino acid carbon COOH or carboxylic group, amino group, hydrogen and an R group. This group is variable or unique to each amino acids. So characteristics of amino acid: they are colorless compound, they are crystalline compound, they are water soluble, aminated organic acid with amine group and carboxylic group. Aminated organic acid, they are substituted methane. They are substituted methane. They have at least one amino group, and one carboxylic group. So in same carbon or called alpha carbon. This is called alpha carbon. So as because alpha carbon contains one acidic group and one basic group or amine group, they are called amphoteric. They are called amphoteric, and the amino acids also called alpha amino acid. I will discuss amphoteric after some time. In nature, there are more than 200 amino acids, out of which only 20 takes part in protein synthesis. So these 20 amino acids are called magic 20 of life. So in alpha carbon, one COH or carboxylic group, this end is called C terminal end of amino acid, and this end is called N terminal end of amino acid. Main functions of amino acid are as follows. Principal functions is protein synthesis. The amino acids are joined together by peptide bond to form a protein. Amino acids like tyrosine produce thyroxine, adrenaline, noradrenaline hormone, and pigments like melanin. Alpha alanine is the main constituents of coenzyme A. Glycine, it forms heme of hemoglobin, heme part of hemoglobin. Tryptophan, another important amino acid, it is the source of vitamin nicotinamide and indolacetic acid or auxin hormone. Histidine, it forms histamine. So These are the basic functions of amino acids. Let's start the properties of amino acid. Acid base property. As earlier I mentioned, in alpha carbon, one COH or carboxylic group and one NH2 group is present in addition to one hydroxyl and one R group. At pH 7 or neutral pH in an aqueous solution, both amino and carboxylic groups are charged positive or negative, NH3 plus and CO minus form. They show basic and acidic property. This nature is called acid base property, or the molecule is called amphoteric. Next, they form Zwitter ion. Zwitter ion means the form of containing both positive or negative charge groups in the ionic form or ionized form is called Zwitter ion or dipolar ion form. COOH NH2HR. It may be CHR COO minus NH2. It is called anion, or it may be it is called cation. So this possibility, because of this possibility, amino acids form Zwitter ion. Next I come into isoelectric point of amino acid. The point of pH at which amino acids do not move in electric field is called pH do not move. In which pH amino acids do not move is called isoelectric point. Amino acids form amino acids as well as amine. When NH group is replaced by NH2 group, or in other words we can say the amino acids in which NH group is present instead of NH2 group, this is called amino acid, like proline or hydroxyproline. And the compound or biologically active compounds forming from amino acids on losing COH group. This COH group is lost by some amino acid and form amine, like histamine. Histamine is formed from histidine, like basic amino acids. So an amino acid by losing one COH group forms amines. Peptide bond formation. Previously I mentioned amino acids N terminal end, C terminal end, lie side by side. OH group of one amino acid and H from NH2 of another amino acids are joined. A molecule of water is liberated by condensation and the amino acids are joined to form NH2CHR. The amino acids are joined to form proteins. These covalent bonds are called peptide bond. These covalent bonds are called peptide bond. So, before we start classification of amino acids, some special notes should be known to me or known to us. Glycine is the simplest amino acid, whereas tryptophan, the source of indole acetic acid, the amino acids with indole group, is the complex amino acid, most complex amino acid. In glycine, the R group is H, so it has no alpha carbon, carbon which have four different groups is called alpha carbon, but in case of glycine 2H or 2 hydrogen is present. So far it is not known as alpha carbon or alpha amino acid. Except glycine, all the alpha carbon of all protein amino acids are asymmetrical and they are generally levorotatory, whereas non-protein amino acids like peptidoglycan of bacterial cell wall and antibody are all dextrorotatory. So protein amino acids are levorotatory and non-protein amino acid. In carbohydrate, I discussed about levorotatory and dextrorotatory. Diaminopalmitic acid, it is the only amino acid which occur in prokaryote. Diaminopalmitic acid, it is the only amino acid of 200 another amino acids. It is only occur in prokaryotes. The amino acids generally are coded by RNA, coded by mRNA, and the protein is synthesized with the help of mRNA, tRNA and ribosome. It will discuss in molecular basis of inheritance in class 12. But some amino acids like hydroxyproline and hydroxylysines, generally they are derivative of proline and lysine. Hydroxyproline and hydroxylysines are not synthesized or not coded amino acid, so they are called rare amino acid. Rare amino acids are the non-coded amino acid. Actually they are derivative of amino acid. And some other amino acid like ornithine, product of ornithine cycle, citrulline, another product of ornithine cycle, and gamma aminobutyric acid. These amino acids do not participate in protein synthesis by making peptide bond. They are occur in free and in combined state, so they are called non-protein amino acid. So hydroxyproline and hydroxylysines are a rare amino acid, whereas ornithine, citrulline and gamma aminobutyric acids are non-protein amino acid. So let's start the classification of amino acid. Firstly, on the basis of their requirements or nutritional value. There are two types: essential amino acid and non-essential amino acid. Essential amino acids are important for nutrition but cannot synthesized in body. They are discovered by Hopkins. They are very much essential or very much necessary to our nutrition, but they are not synthesized in our body. They are methionine, valine, lysine, leucine, isoleucine, tryptophan, histidine, threonine and phenylalanine. Whereas another amino acids of the rest of 20, they are non-essential amino acids like serine, aspartic acid, glutamic acid, cysteine, proline, glycine, etc. On the basis of functional group, there are three types: acidic, where more than one carboxylic group is present, like aspartic acid or glutamic acid. There may be basic, like lysine, arginine, and histidine. And neutral amino acid, same number of COH or NH2 group, like glycine, alanine, etc. So I previously discussed that amino acids are variable or unique from R group. So simplest amino acid H, when R is equal to H, is glycine. When R is equal to CH3, it is alanine. When R is equal to CH2COOH, it is aspartic acid. And glutamic acid, in case of glutamic acid, CH2CH2COOH, that is glutamic acid. And lysine, CH2CH2CH2NH3 plus, it is lysine. Next, on the basis of their charge or electric charge, there are three types: non-polar, they are neutral and insoluble in water, glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine. Previously, glycine alanine structures is described, but valine, in case of valine, CH3 molecular structure is like that, valine. And leucine, CH2CH3. They are almost similar in structure. Polar uncharged, they maintain between anion, balance between anion and cation. Glycine, serine, threonine, asparagine, etc. And polar charged, either they are positively or negatively charged, or differently we can say they contain more than one amine group or more than one carboxylic group, like glutamic acid, aspartic acid, they are negatively charged, whereas histidine, lysine, they are positively charged. On the basis of side chain, they are of 6 types, like aliphatic, with aliphatic side chain, they are neutral, they are non-polar, glycine, alanine, valine, etc. Aromatic, with aromatic ring in side chain, tyrosine, tryptophan, and phenylalanine. In study material, I will thoroughly describe the structure. In case of phenylalanine, this structure or R group, is like that. Alcoholic, those amino acids which contain hydroxyl group in side chain, serine and threonine. Sulfur containing, very important amino acid, cysteine, methionine, cysteine. Heterocyclic, nitrogen, another nitrogen containing amino acid. They are proline, hydroxyproline and tryptophan. And amide, when carboxylic group converted into amide group, like asparagine and glutamine. On the basis of position of NH2 group, when NH2 group is attached, this is called alpha carbon, this is COOH group. When NH2 group is attached with alpha carbon, this is called alpha amino acid. When NH2 group is attached with beta carbon means next alpha carbon, next carbon to alpha carbon, or second carbon from COH. They are called beta amino acids. And when NH2 group attached with gamma carbon atom, they are called gamma amino acids. So this is the all types of amino acids or classification of amino acids in at a glance. In next class, I will discuss about proteins. Thank you.